We do know a little bit more about what the production issues actually were, that he went sort of overboard with the robots, had to put that production line inside the tent, humans working there, and the humans actually seem to be making the cars faster than the robots. But Ivan, do you believe the 6,000 car a week target at this point?
I think it could be reachable. It seems like the 5,000 car a week target is now reachable, which does change everything because there's still a huge backlog of demand for the car and a lot of people who would like to order the car but have concerns about the ability of getting the car. As production increases, I think you could see more orders for the car, and it also does change the cash flow, and it also just, the more cars they produce, it does put them in a better position to negotiate with their vendors.
Now, all of this as this trade war, tiff, continues to escalate. Now we have new reporting that the Trump administration is considering actually raising tariffs on the initial $200 billion worth of goods from 10 to 25%. Tesla has also indicated in this report that the tariffs are hurting them in China, saying in the letter today, their shareholder letter, while tariffs on vehicle imports to China have recently decreased to 15%, imports specifically from the U.S. have increased to 40%. As a result, we had to adjust pricing in China in order to partially offset this increased cost, and this will likely have some negative impact on our volumes in China in the near term. Max, translate.
Yeah, so Tesla, China's a very important market for electric cars generally. Tesla has not been huge in China to date. They've been sort of talking recently in the last couple of weeks or months about building a factory there, which could be could be huge for them. Right now, it's not a huge part of their business, so I don't think the tariff issue is going to be impacting them in a big way. That said, anytime a company, especially a prominent company, is talking about making investments in China, and you have President Donald Trump, who's somewhat unpredictable, that could create some uncertainty for investors.
Now, this factory, though, is also going to be really expensive, this new China factory, and Tesla's saying construction is expected to start there in the next few quarters. Ivan, is that a smart move, given all of the difficulties thus far and hitting the targets that they've set for themselves, or is that their only choice?
No, it's important that they build a factory in China. China at some point will be the world's largest car market. China is also going to be the largest car market for electric vehicles because they have a goal of being fully electric by 2030. So that is a huge opportunity for Tesla. But I think the majority of cars they are producing now are for the sale in the U.S. I mean, there's enough demand in the U.S. to fill a production run for a long time.